Yeah, it's all about that pawn right now. And, okay, Fabiano very quickly decided, Harry to the rescue. He's going to push both of these pawns just to try and create some type of nuisance against the white king.
That's the way to do it.
Takes a while, but might work.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
It's coming.
Whoa.
It's coming, and
Whoa.
clocks are level
Whoa.
now. So again, a complete mess on the board. That's the good news for Fabi. Hikaru trying to get activity on the 7th rank, but I don't see the queen joining the party. The rook can't step back and keep everything under control, defend that bishop.
It has to, unless you're feeling very, very brave and throw some pawns forward towards the white king. And there we go, the rook steps back. But now, is black in time to attack that white king? Can Hikaru somehow shut down all action towards that side of the board? It's unclear. To be honest, I would be nervous if I'm Hikaru right now. Partly because of the clock, but partly because momentum-wise. Again, it's turned. It looked like one-way traffic. Now, suddenly, he's looking at his king. He's sweating.
Yeah, and black is just trying to push that pawn in front of the queen, in front of the white king. Like, just open up that flank. So Hikaru right now is thinking, do I stop black from doing that by pushing my own pawn? But that could create some vulnerable light squares. A big moment for Hikaru. He is now down under 2 minutes. Their queens, rooks, all sorts of pieces staring at the white king. This is actually quite dangerous territory.
Yeah, it's like the attack just came out of nowhere. We were struggling to find a plan for Fabi, but Fabi doing fabulous things here. And now it is Hikaru who is down on the clock, still worried about the pawn storm on the king side, which actually could be very dangerous when you're playing on seconds.
Yeah, when you have no time, that's how you get checkmated. Even if your position is objectively good, you fall for some tricks, you see ghosts, you get scared. So right now, you can see Hikaru Nakamura, he's leaning in, he's thinking, do I push my g-pawn up 1 square? No, he brings his queen over. That allows black to push his pawn.
Yeah, it allows the pawn to push on. Also, the pawn in the center of the board, no longer defended by the white queen. Maybe he has some ideas there, but this one, super complicated. Fabi, how will you react? You need to attack. You need to do it now. And
he just pushes the pawn? G3?
Gotta.
You gotta push it. Yeah, you don't even have a
Gotta
choice. And he's running out of time here, but he's still calculating, obviously. Okay, G3.
But he shouldn't be calculating. No, I know calculation over everything,
right.
but this is one of those moments where you just have to go and trust your intuition.
Yep, you're correct.
It's coming. I can feel it. G3 will be on the board. Fabi, don't burn the clock so much. Make a move. You're going to need those seconds.
let's bring it up. What does Stockfish, what does the computer say? Is it only one move here? Will he find it? Black needs to keep the game going. And,
yeah.
Okay, you can also take the pawn in the center, but he goes for the best move. Suddenly, white questions to answer. How does Hikaru save his king?
This is the best move for the match. If you take that pawn in the center, the white queen would have slid over and forced the queen trade. Fabi needs the queens on the board to win, and right now, Hikaru is about to go under a minute on the clock. His king is the one that's more open. Those rooks are staring down the F line. I'm getting worried for Hikaru Nakamura.
Yeah. When Hikaru's shaking his head, he likes his position. But when he's this serious, you know that things are not going according to his plan. And he tries to block down the king side, but H3, put the other pawn forward.
I was going to say that H3. Look at that. Oh,
Keep it
Tanya.
coming. Keep it
Push
coming.
both of them. Look at them pawns up there on H3. You see the little pawn box there?
Go with the flow.
Nice.
Push those pawns. Don't think, Fabi. This is instinct. All of us have the same instinct. Throw pawns towards the enemy king. Fabi's too much in his own head. 1 minute. You can't do this against Hikaru. Okay, he takes a pawn, but now the white king might actually find safety in the corner. There we go. Yep. That black pawn is a double agent. It actually helps keep the white king safe.
But you got to get H3 in. David, now or never. You have to make that move to try and create a weakness on the king side.
Yeah, he, again, should not hesitate, Fabi. What else is there? Go for checkmate. You have to.
Yeah, the big problem is that white rook on the 7th rank is tying the black rook down. If that rook were to leave, the bishop is loose. He plays H3. He spent too long. And look at Hikaru. He just quickly brings his own rook up the board. And I guess trades on G2, queen's coming off. That only helps Hikaru's chances. He only needs a draw to win the match.
There's nothing. Wow.
Also,
There's absolutely nothing.
Look at the clocks.
Oh, 25 seconds for Fabiano Caruana. But that is not the only problem. The bishop on E7 is hanging. He moves the queen, defends that bishop.
But now no more checkmate, no more attack. That black queen is on the wrong circuit. It's deflected away. And white has a move or two to consolidate around his king. Still not easy. Let's ignore the evaluation bar. It's still difficult from a human point of view, but Hikaru blocks it. Good decision. What do we think?
Well, the eval bar approves, and that's the amazing thing about Hikaru. He plays these moves on seconds, and it turns out they absolutely work for him.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff there.
Yeah, defensive wizard. And, like, again, when you get down on time, I mean, it's just, like, it's so bad. It's ridiculous. You get down on time, his defense is impeccable, then the calculations start coming out. You blunder because you're in time trouble. It's really hard playing Hikaru.
Oh, God. And that bishop, the dark squared bishop in white's position, is such a key defender in these positions. Because otherwise, black could have snapped up that f-pawn, but the bishop keeping everything under control. And, wow, this is game over now.
Yeah, he said trade it all off.
Yeah, look at Fabi, devastated, all the pieces off the board. Maybe he can hold this one with a draw if he's having a very lucky day, but no, you're facing Hikaru and a draw is enough anyway. Game over. We're going down to that reset. We're getting more chess, guys.
Wow. Well, the best that Fabi can do is a draw in this position, and Hikaru is the one who forces it with checks along the diagonal. And with that, Hikaru takes set 1 in today, the grand final. He does win it, but that levels the match. And that means we are going to have a grand final reset with 2 games. It's going to be a best of 2. Wow, what a performance that was by Hikaru Nakamura there.